YouTube, hello! Luck here and welcome back to the channel. We are on day 3 and last time we left off on day 2 after re-obtaining the Eye of God after I stupidly discarded it from the drawer at the very start of this run because I really didn't understand it. But now that we have it back, we've accumulated so many 999s over the course of this run so far, so I can't wait to see what the number is that we're going to get from the Eye of God. And we're guaranteed to see it because we have 9 jackpots accumulated on the 999 Ophanum wheels. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. Also, we have our interest in here. I'm going to try and not succumb to my muscle memory, and I'm going to try and leave this in here for as long as I can. So with all that being said, let's get into it. We are on deadline number 24, 3 rounds left. We have not touched the button yet. Let's see, I don't need to recharge anything. Everything's recharged. Don't need to take the battery. We have 12 tickets. And we have the Ankh in here as well, just in case we need an extra couple deadlines. So, yes, we have 11 free rerolls on the shop. But we were not able to work in the bell that gives you 3 free restocks every time you see a 666, which would have been nice, but it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure that we've done a fairly decent job with this build, at least maximizing the potential before we took all the sacred charms. Anyways, enough of me yapping. Let's get into the real content. Let's see these spins. All right, here we go. Wait, first off, let me check this. Yep, all right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see this. Let me remember. Let's see. It is 3 button presses at the start and then 1 button press on the 3rd round. Okay, so 1. And we used all our charges. Okay, well. Let's pull this lever. Here we go. This is 1,999. Yep. All that shit triggers. Okay, and this is a second 999, which should give us a potato battery proc. Yep, there it is. Okay, now these 2 are refilled again with charges. Come on, keep the charges, please. Yes, we kept the charges. Okay, let's do 2 more spins here. That was the 2nd button press. Okay, okay. Here's the 2nd one. Okay. And then we press it 1 more time. Man, oh, everything did recharge. Okay, so yeah, this will be the last press here. We kept all our charges, yes! Okay, so now we have charges for the 2nd, or the 3rd spin left. So this will be 2 more 999s, and then we get to see our Eye of God trigger with the Ophanum Wheels jackpot. Here we go, here we go. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Not going to get my hopes up too much because we still have a lot of run left. But let's see what happens. This is going to be a jackpot. A bell jackpot, not great. But we do get tickets. Okay, 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 okay. I'm okay with that. Yes, dude, yes. Here comes the eye. Here comes the eye. There it is, there it is, there it is. It's not going to be as high because we don't have a 7s jackpot, but should be a decent amount. I'm hoping at least. Okay, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see, we got a couple more jackpots here. That's a 7s jackpot, and there's a lot of golden 7s. That is a lot of golden 7s. Yes, dude. It's crazy that you can just practically, I mean, not practically, you can basically guarantee jackpots on every single spin as long as you have the Ophanum wheels. Like, that's absolutely insane. And the next deadline, I think we should get the last Sacred Charm, which is the other one that I threw away, which is the Holy Spirit. So we'll be getting new New traits on all of our charms. Okay, okay. Another jackpot. Lemons. Lemons, no. That's a lot of repetitions, though. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of repetitions. $20 jackpots. Okay, E122, not too shabby. I wish it told you on the Eye of God how much you earn. Again, all coins earned from every 999 during the run. I wish it told you the amount of coins that you were earning. That's another 7's jackpot. Boom, 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 boom. And with the chain right in the middle. Let's get a hydration check right off the start. Here we go. I wonder if the Eye of God only counts for the 999s that you've scored when having it and not actually the entire time. Let's push the button here. All right, we did use our charges. Ew. Sucks. Okay. Yeah, 124. I did see the Eye of God trigger right there. No, I guess I didn't because, yeah, we didn't see an eye pattern, obviously. Okay, this is going to be another jackpot. Yes. Perfect. And we've got 131 tickets already. Jesus, I think that was all from that one bell jackpot, too. But that is a lot of eye patterns right there. Damn, okay. Sheesh, don't take it. Okay, we're gonna take the battery here. Yes. I'm glad that we actually got a battery right there. All right, here we go. 2 rounds left. Up to 106 on the above and belows. Okay, okay. Still gotta get this higher, but unfortunately we can't use the mushroom for that anymore. That's fine. We are still making a lot of money here. Nice, dude. That is... We kept our charges. We kept our charges again. I'm gonna roll these 2 times. I'm gonna hit it again, actually, because if we get all 3 right now and we keep our charges, then it'd be great. But if we lose all our charges, we have more time to actually get the charges back. Which we did lose all our charges. Expected, okay. Now we just roll until we have 3 spins left. Once again. Okay, there's some stuff charged. And this will be even more charges. Keep going, keep going. And the whole time we're stacking up our jackpots, and they are accumulating over time right over here on the open M wheels. Okay, okay. This is jackpot. Yes. We don't have any of the chains on here, but we did get 3 of these golden 7s. So that's super nice. At least we'll get some more stacks on our 7s. Our 7s value will go up just by a little bit. But that little bit of stacks can go a long way. Holy. So we're basically up to the point where we're either hitting 999s or we're either hitting jackpots. And there is nothing in between. Keep going, keep going. That's another 666. That's okay because, yep, we're gonna get another E126. Okay, holy shit, that's a lot of tickets. That's so many tickets we're about to get. Dude, these sacred charms are actually crazy. And we hit another eye pattern, so we'll get all of the money that we earned from the Eye of God. Yes. Even when we're not getting the 7s jackpot, we're still hitting max cash, which is like our max up here. Okay, and then this spin right here, that's another 7s jackpot. This spin right here, we hit the button again. I mean, I guess we could save it, but that's just more... that's more of these picture procs that we want. God damn. The jackpot's going up by 30 every single time it hits. Yes, dude. E127, okay. Although our debt is going up pretty fast. But now we have the potential to re-roll with tickets. Because we do have so many, and we kept all of our charges right there. Yes. Okay, this will give us another... Yeah. Even more added to the Eye of God. And even more added to the Eye of God once again. E128. Oh, fucking K, dude. This should be a guaranteed jackpot. Hopefully it's 7s. Come on. Yes. We got a couple chains and some golden 7s in there too. It's crazy that every single round we're just going to be adding more and more to our Eye of God. And I really hope that that's going to be able to skyrocket us whenever we get into a couple of more deadlines. Jeez, also, I noticed something while I was editing. Whenever you take the phone options, there is certain ones that I think they are one and done, and you can tell which ones they are. Because just like the whenever you trigger, or whenever you take it and it triggers patterns of 1 additional time for the rest of the run, that one, you'll see that it has a little 1 Roman numeral underneath it. As well as the extra charm space one also has a little Roman numeral 1 underneath it. So I think certain ones you can only actually pick up once. And for those, you really want to maximize them because considering you can only take them once. If you have the megaphone and the Barathrum, then you get like 4 times the value out of that single one. So let's see here. Everything is recharged. Yep. Okay. We can go ahead and do some re-rolling for a little bit, just to see if we get any music tapes. It would be pretty cool. We do have a battery here. I think I will save that battery. We are up to 130 E130. Here we go. Press the button once. Okay. Yep. Press the button twice. We lost all our charges. All right. Now we spin until we get charges and we press it a 3rd time. Got to keep up the rhythm. 3 at the beginning. 1 on 3. So we're at 2 button presses right now. Damn, that's a lot of 7s. That would have been so good to have. But that's fine. We pull it 2 more times because we still need to get these charged up. Honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter if we get the angel's hand recharged. I really just want to get the picture and the jar. I think we have 1 more 999 to go, and then we press it again. Hopefully this will charge up everything. Yeah, okay. Press it 1 more time, and we lost all of our charges again. That's okay, because we will have them definitely all charged by the time we get to the 3rd round. That's another 999. Adding more jackpots. Also tripling our 7s and adding more multipliers every time we hit that. 23.5 thousand multiplier over here. 23.8 thousand multiplier over here. Okay. That's a jackpot. Yes. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Every time we hit a jackpot, we are hitting eye patterns as well, which is absolutely insane for the Eye of God. Yo, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Love the vids. Thank you so much, man. I really try and put a lot of effort and time into them. Try and make them, you know, as little boring, as less boring as possible. Because who wants to watch a boring video? Okay, everything is charged up now, which is insane. Yes, another jackpot with 7s. Jesus. Nice. Whenever you score an eye pattern. So every time we score an eye pattern, it triggers, right? I guess we'll just have to keep going and see if it gets higher and higher. That is 5 chain modifiers. Oh my god. So it's going to be going up to 50. Or it's going to be going up by 50, the jackpot, every time we hit it. Oh god damn. How many times does it actually trigger? Was that 12? So it was 16? Sheesh. Should we tap the button now or get another jackpot? Honestly, I think we just... I think we tap the button. No, I think we get another jackpot and then tap it because our money goes up even more with one more jackpot. Well, didn't even matter. I wonder if that counts, that adds to the value of the these next 2 spins that we do. Wait, what? I hit it twice? No, I definitely tapped the screen. Shit. Well, I definitely tapped the screen to do another spin. Definitely did not mean to hit the button, but I mean, it is what it is. I guess we're just getting more stuff stacked up, more money stacked up on our Eye of God. So I guess that's fine with me. And we did keep our charges. Okay, so I don't need the battery. We can re-roll past it. Let's try and roll for, oh god, E93, huh? Oh, our number doesn't really go down that much. Here's a Virago until I hit like fucking E130 and lose all my money right away. Another music tape. Okay. That's what I wanted to look for anyways. I think I'll try and get up to E97 right here, and then I'll just do this last round. There's E97. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this last round. We got 1 music tape, which is honestly good enough for me right now. Here we go. 1 press. We lost our charges. Okay, okay. I wonder if it would be better to spread out our 999s instead of using them all at the beginning. I mean, then we wouldn't get our charges. We would get charges because they would recharge with the super capacitor, but that's only 2 charges per round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 charges, so that'd be 4 rounds. I'm gonna press the button again. Okay, we did keep our charges. And by pressing the button again, we can ensure that we get even more pictures and more jars for the rest of the run. So I guess it is beneficial to use all 3 button presses at the beginning. That way we can have multiple, or we can have as many jars as we can get for the rest of the run. And plus, every time we hit a 666, we're also gaining more multiplier, stacking up our 7 symbol value and multiplier over here. So yeah, it does make sense to hit all the hit the button 3 times at the start, so you can have the maximum potential for the rest of the round. I just wish there was a way to get more spins. Which, I mean, there is a way. It's to have the coin, but, like, I have no room for the coin. Oh, I re-rolled into 5 of these instead of just 2. The chains, let's go! Yo, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You have any more build ideas for after this one? No, not really right now, but I'm sure by the end of this build I will have a couple more ideas to get through. Like I said, I do still have to make all of these cards into rainbows, which means I have to win twice with each one of these cards, and I still have 3 memory cards that I have to find. So there is still plenty to do in here. Oh, a lemons jackpot. No, that's not what I wanted to see. 88% to see 7s, and we got lemons. Well, at least we're gonna earn the Eye of God again. And we also get more stat. Well, no, because that only triggers Baphomet when we hit triple sixes. So yeah, we are just getting the Eye of God right here, which is really good anyways. So even when we do hit these low value jackpots, we're still getting insane amounts of payout. Yeah, 130. Nice, nice. Yes, dude, another 7s jackpot. I love seeing the 7s every time I see it. Go, 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 go. This is incredible, incredible to see because of this chain symbol right here. So even though we are hitting a lot of jackpots, but it makes it even better to see this. Look at that, because now our jackpot is just going up a little bit every single time we hit it. All right, here we go. This will be 2 more. That's more money added to the Eye of God. And again, more money added to the Eye of God. Okay, and now we hit another jackpot right here. All 7s. Yes! Only at E134. But this is only the first deadline with the Eye of God, so... Yes! Oh man, I'm so glad I got rid of the nose when I did. I feel like that could have been like a huge bust for this build. Okay. Yeah, I think we literally just go into the next round here. I don't think I want to re-roll these anymore, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Now I gotta reach 106. Okay, so it's going up by 11 every time. Here's a deal. 1 memory pack? No. But let me go ahead and get my coins in here. There we go. Okay, let's see what's on the phone. We have 292 tickets. Patterns multiplier, Symbols multiplier, also Do we get anything else? We get another Sacred Lucky Charm, which I think is going to give us the bird, the Holy Spirit. What do we get in here? Gross. No tickets. Gross. This gives 1 ticket. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Where is it? There it is. Yep, we got the Holy Spirit. Okay, so now every time you see you score a 999 random trait. I might get rid of that once we see or if we get to the point where we have obsessive traits. Let's re-roll here for maybe a battery or some cigarettes. A battery, okay. Also, these are now up to 105. God, dude, I should have spent when it was 97. Yeah, I guess we don't really, yeah, we don't need to re-roll. Let's get in here and do these rolls. do these spins. 1, we kept our charges. That's nice. 2, we didn't keep our charges, but that's fine. We will get recharged by the time we have to hit it a 3rd time. Okay, this is 1. This is going to give us random traits on all of our charms. Okay. Did put us up to 8.4%. Only 1 obsessive trait. Here we go. Let's get some new traits. That was the second 999. Again, only 1 obsessive trait. Yikes. This is the 3rd 999. We got 2 of them, 2 obsessive traits. Still need a couple of charges. But now we have to definitely hit the button right here. I think everything should be recharged. Yep. Oh, dude, we got 5 obsessive traits. Damn, this would have been such a good time to roll without the 999s, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get lucky on this second one and get more than 5 obsessive traits. We got 3 here. Let's see what we get. Last 999 before we roll on to the 3rd round. We got only 1 obsessive trait. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of devious traits. 13.2% chance? Shit. Okay. We do have some interest traits here, so this would actually be kind of decent. Earning 105 for every interest. And it's an eye pattern. Plus E106 from all of these interest. Okay. 134. Not too bad. Okay, well. Not a 7s jackpot, but that's fine. It's better than the lemons jackpot. And we have some chain modifiers too. I'm hoping that I can hit more of the jackpots with tickets on them. That would be crazy and really, really good to see. Okay, keep going. That's a 666. Yep. But that's fine because we earned. Keep going. Yes, the 7s jackpot. All right, let's hope for some good traits after this, this second or this last button press. Is this the only game you're gonna play for the rest of your life? Probably not, man. That's a loaded question right there. I will play it for as long as people want to see it. Honestly, yes, we kept our charges. Okay. Come on, give us a lot of obsessive traits, please. Come on, come on, come on. I see 1, I see 2, 3 obsessive traits. Okay, not the greatest. That's not yikes. Okay. We got no tickets, and we also only got 1 battery, which doesn't even matter for this build because, I mean, we don't really need batteries. At least not on the bells. So yeah, I think I will keep the spirit, the Holy Spirit, for a little bit. Just until we reach the end of a round where we have a decent amount of obsessive traits. Which is not this round. We have 3, but that's still not that many. We don't need to reroll for anything here. Yeah, let's just keep going. A 1. And a 2. Okay, that's our charges. Okay, that's 2 triple 9s. We got 2 more to go, and then we hit the button again. One left, and then we gotta hit the button. Yes, everything's charged up. Okay. Last one. We didn't keep our charges. That's fine. We will have them again for the 3rd round. Okay, make sure we hit this again because we don't want to press the button. Okay. Not too shabby. What is our cross up to now? 195 multiplier. Jesus. 194 multiplier on this. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Never mind, I'm dumb. Oh, we got a natural 666. Okay. I'm actually okay with seeing natural 666s. Well, it re-rolled past a couple of golden 7s, but at least we got 1, and we got 4 of these chain modifiers. 50k multiplier up here. Yo, great. Climb, increase, go. So now that we have all the sacred charms, I think the next deadline we will probably try and get like the doubling the pattern multipliers, or doubling the patterns. Okay, 138. Is this another? Oh, it's close, but no cigar. It will be a jackpot. Yes. So glad to see you're streaming this. Thank you. I honestly contemplated whether or not I would stream these, or stream at all, honestly. Just because I do have IRL obligations. but it seems to be going pretty well so far. 138, we're at 139 now. Okay, we are slowly climbing, but I think that that's tickets. I'm okay with this because it is tickets. Even though we got 3 battery rolls, those could have been ticket rolls. Let's check out our traits after this and see. Maybe we'll hold off on pressing the button. I see two obsessive traits already. Although there is a couple more picture procs that we would lose, as well as a couple of these jar procs as well. 402 tickets, okay. I got a new item. Yeah, I'm gonna press the button. And we kept our charges. Yes, dude. Okay, let's re-roll these traits again. Come on, give us something good. Not the best. I'm seeing a lot of devious traits right there. Damn, 15.6% chance. .6. Only one. Oh, there's the Eye of God has it. Okay, only 2 obsessive traits. Honestly, I think I'm okay with hitting 666s. A cherries jackpot, huh? Well, that's 5 interest modifiers. There is a way I could potentially throw this run if I'm not careful. And that is by spending all my money on rerolls. But we made it up to E140. Don't hit it. Dude, I go to it every single time. Let me just hit it a couple. We got a battery here. That's pretty good. What did we get? We got the wheat. 20% chance for any bell to have the token modifier. I'm gonna keep that battery there just in case we don't keep our charges for this last round. Hit it once. Hit it twice. Okay, let's get our charges back. We got 4 999s to hit. Stack it up, yep. Okay, we still got some rolling to do. Don't you want your 666 percentage to be as high as possible for this run? I mean, yes, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obsessive trait modifiers. Oh man, I think we're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose those though. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if I'd rather see the golden 7s or if I want to see the chains. Probably the chains are gonna be better. Right? What do you guys think? Chains? 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 Okay, yeah. So it looks like I'm not wrong about that. Or at least you guys agree with me. You guys have any build recommendations for what I can try next? More chains, yes. I think I'm going to keep these. I'm not gonna hit the button again. I think I'm just gonna keep these 5 traits right here and probably get rid of the Holy Spirit after this round. I honestly don't know if we're gonna get much luckier than having 5 obsessive traits. We could. Don't get me wrong, we could potentially get lucky and get more, but for now I think that 5 is probably the best that we're gonna do. Well. Alright, well, there goes that plan. Fuck. Okay, let's see what we get now. I see 4 right off the bat right here. There's 5, okay. Let's try and keep these. I'm not gonna hit the button. You're gonna get outscaled by the debt pretty soon? You think so? I am contemplating on agreeing with you. I think you might be right. But these 5 obsessive traits might just save us from that. If we get to keep them, that is. We went up 2 exponents right there. Yes. I mean, you got to remember that we're also scaling with our patterns as well as the pattern multiplier. But who knows, maybe that's not going to be enough. Maybe I'm relying too heavily on the Eye of God. We'll just have to see. We got 1 spin left. Hopefully we don't get a 999 here. And we get to keep our 5 obsessive traits. Nice. Yes, okay, so I think I am going to discard the Holy Spirit right here. Damn. Also, yeah, considering Yeah, that is something that I was about to say. Considering that we are hitting triple nines every single round, that means that we're always going to get a sacred phone call unless we deliberately don't hit the button. But yeah, so we have 5 of these obsessive traits. This is pretty good because we only have 2 of these devious traits, and the rest of them are, yeah, they're decent. So yeah, see ya later. Holy Spirit, was nice knowing you. I could try and re-roll here. I don't need a battery. I think I'm gonna try and re-roll for a couple of cigarettes. Maybe spend a few tokens or tickets on cigarettes. Because this is about to go up. The price of this is about to go up, like, way more than this. So it's better that we spend them early. Come on, where are the ciggies at? There they are. Nice. Alright, so we could have taken this one for extra 10% chance of an extra spin, but yeah, let's go ahead and re-roll for some cigarettes here. Or re-roll with some cigarettes. We got back-to-back batteries there. That's kind of crazy. Another megaphone. Legendary luck going off the charts right now. Rothram. Well, can't use that anymore. Why don't you just go to the next round? I could, but I kind of want to roll a little bit for another music tape, because the more rounds that we get, the more rolls we'll have with higher amounts of picture stacks, and we also get to add more stacks to our Eye of God, more stacks to our Baphomet, and we are adding more stacks to our cross as well as our pentacle. Also, we have 42 jackpots now, so we're also accumulating stacks for that as well. So that's why I'm re-rolling with cigarettes for an extra round. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to see a music tape, but we can also get some free spins right here as well with these crowbars. Of course, we're not going to have as many tickets as we did for the Illuminati build, but that's fine. Another battery, don't need it. I'll take more tickets here. 2 more tickets. Nope, not lucky enough, but we can do free rerolls here. No, I'm going to save the free rerolls. I'm just going to go to the next round. Okay, so it's up to 123 on the above and below multiplier. We are at 143. Let's see what this goes up to. It might go up to like 115. Or if it goes up to like 118, I think we might actually... You might be right about getting left in the dust with the debt. Only one way to find out. It is 118. Okay. Don't take that. Decline the deal. Okay. Don't want that. Don't want this. We can get this out of here. Okay. 9 free rerolls now. What's on the phone? Okay, here we go. Double the value of all patterns with 4+ symbols. This will be really good to take, I think. This will go up to like 120k. So will the jackpot. And the eye will go up to like 86k or something. Yep, I'm gonna take that. Nice. Yes. Okay, so I think now as long as we take those, we should be in a decent spot to hopefully outscale the debt. 9 free rerolls here. I'm gonna wait on those. Okay, 1. A 2. A 3. Nice, we kept all of our charges for all of the button triggers. Okay, we don't have the Holy Spirit, so nothing should re-roll. Alright, so now we just roll all the way to the 3rd round again. Just like we have been doing. Yo, how's it going? This build is way better to watch than the Illuminati one? Probably, yeah. I could imagine it would be. Basically, because we're not re-rolling for like forever with a lot of music tapes, so we're not getting a whole bunch of rounds in a single deadline. I am excited to see what this ending is. I have deliberately strayed away from seeing any of the alternative endings. Do you plan on collabing with any other streamers? I mean, I'd like to. I think it'd be fun to do some collabs. That's a natural 666. Okay, well... Who do you want to collab with? So my #1 all-time favorite YouTuber and streamer is Ray Narvaez Jr. I started watching him when he first got into Rooster Teeth, or Achievement Hunter, I guess. But I was watching Achievement Hunter before Ray got introduced. But ever since then, he's had a lot of shit happen to him from Achievement Hunter, and he's gone through a lot, and he's persevered and overcome so much, and he's just got a great personality, and honestly, he's very well earned the top spot as my favorite streamer and YouTuber. So I mean, if I could do some like collabs with him, especially if I collabed with him and like the Piss Boys, that'd be crazy. I think that would be so much fun. So you're a fan of Chibi too? I mean, at first it was a little bit difficult to watch Chibi's content, but the more that I watched the Piss Boys content, it really just, it got easier to watch, you know? And now it's a little bit more enjoyable. I don't watch all of her stuff, but occasionally I'll pop up a video. But most of the time, it is just videos with Ray and her and the Piss Boys. That's a great question. You thought Ensim would be my favorite YouTuber and streamer? I mean, honestly, Ensim is probably my second favorite. I have been watching a lot more Ensim than I have Ray lately. But of course, Ray has been like the top spot for so long, so I mean, I don't think he's gonna lose his spot anytime soon. At least not for me personally. Yes, another jackpot. Jackpots and 6s, baby. Jackpots and 6s. I do think without the Eye of God, we definitely would have been quickly outscaled by the debt. Okay, so how many jackpots are we up to with no repetitions? 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 25 jackpots with no repetitions. Not too bad. I'm gonna use some rerolls here. Hopefully we can find a battery. Also, I can show you guys what I mean by it's gonna exponentially increase for the rerolls. No battery. Let's see what it is. 117 now. So it went, yeah, it went from 109 on the exponent to 117. I feel like we're okay to do a couple more rerolls though. There's a battery. Yes, dude, yes. One more. All right. Back into the slots. Here we go. Boom. 1. We kept it. 2. We didn't keep it. That's fine. That is 4 triple 9s at the start. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. And now everything should be charged up for the last button press here. Right? Yep. And we kept our charges. Nice. Why do I feel like the multiplier should be higher? Oh, because we have 2 more triple 9s to hit. Of course. 12, 13k, okay. This will go up to 27,000. Yep. So that should be also close to 27k on the multiplier over here as well. 40 million. Okay, okay, okay. Cherries. Cherries. Honestly, what we could do is just wait on the next round and then use up some of these accumulated jackpots. Well, I mean, we would lose the we wouldn't get the multipliers that way though. Maybe not. Every time I think I have a different strategy or a new strategy for this run, it just gets overrun by the strategy we have right now. Also, clovers with a battery. Come on, man. At least give me clovers with a couple of tickets, man. What can actually score tickets? Is it just bells and clovers? Let me see here. Yeah, bells and clovers to have the ticket modifier. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going up by 60 every time we score a jackpot now. Yes, dude. Damn, so that's going up 25. It's going up 60% with. Was that not? Was that 25 jackpots? Oh, probably because we had, yeah, we had more of the jars stacked up, so that's why it was 25. No, my tickets. This is 3, so now we get to press the button again. Yeah, ask me all the questions you want. I'm an open book. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have any pets? I don't have any pets personally for me, but my parents have a dog. And my parents live pretty close by to me. Another 7 jackpot. Yes. What kind of dog is it? It is a miniature schnauzer. And it was all black whenever they got it. As like a little baby. And as it's grown older, as she's growing older, the blackness has gone away and it's more like gray and white now. Which, honestly, now that I think about it, is logically the most thing to, I mean, what am I trying to say? It's the most scientific thing to actually happen, because if you think about it, the older that humans get, we actually lose color in our hair and we go gray, so why wouldn't animals have the same trait with their hair? One round left. We can roll a couple times here for maybe another battery if we get lucky. We do have quite a bit of money, and we still have money saved up in here. Yes, another battery. Reroll a couple more times for hopefully a music disc. I've seen crazier things happen. Bro, stop rolling the store. It doesn't matter. I mean, we did roll another battery, so we could do this last round, keep that in there, and have the battery just in case.
Let's go gambling.
Sad we didn't keep our charges. I think we actually did keep our charges on the cross and the phone right there. Nice. Yes, everything's charged up again. Nice. All right. Let's keep rolling. Ew, dude. The multipliers wouldn't matter anyways if you rolled all jackpots? What do you mean? Because you would make all the money you made from every single 999 throughout the entire run with the Eye of God. Oh. I mean, you do have a valid point there. Hmm. You a dog or a cat person? Myself, I'm more of a dog person, but my girlfriend does have a cat. More sevens, yes. And they have more chains too. Damn, 5 more chains. We could roll these last... You know what? I'm gonna press the button here. We kept our charges. Nice. I do think it's still worth it to do these last 2 triple nines because now we get to stack up this multiplier and this multiplier even more for the last spin. So that will, I think, maximize our jackpot earnings right there. As long as we don't roll a 666 right here on a natural spin. Which we don't. That took away a lot of modifiers though, but at least we got one. Hydration check. Make sure to drink water. This should put us over 150. Maybe even at 151. Yes, 151, let's go. 118 now. I think it's still worth it to double these. Also, we don't need to take the battery anymore. I'm gonna do some re-rolling in hopes of seeing a memory, a music tape. No music tape. All right. That means we go on to the next round. We're at 151. You know what? Yep, I think you might be right. We might be getting outscaled. Which, even if we do, I think I'm okay with it because, I mean, this wasn't really meant to go super far in terms of, like, deadlines. I'm really just happy that we actually got all the sacred charms on one build and we managed to get the key to white. So now we'll see a new ending. All right, what's our charms? +1. +1. +1. Ticket. Okay. 6 free rerolls here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A music tape. Oh my god. We do have the sacred, but I don't want to take that because we'll just get the only one left. And the only one left to get is the Holy Spirit, which I don't want. Reroll. Okay, let's double the value of all patterns again with 4+ symbols. Okay. What are the chances we get another music tape? Pretty low. 129, okay. So stopping at 130 was a pretty good call. I can do some more re-rolling here, though. There's a battery, okay. So we stop and we go into these spins now. We got 4 rounds this time, yes. Okay, a 1. Already lost the charges. Lost the 50-50 roll. Feels bad, man. Okay. We kept the charges, nice. Okay, last button press, and then we go on. We didn't keep our charges, but that's fine because we will get them back. The start of every deadline is your best chances to get tickets. Yep, that is true. Like this, we rolled the ticket, yes. And just like that, back up to 150 tickets. Yes, dude. Give me another ticket jackpot. Well, not a ticket jackpot. Do you like camping? No, I'm not one much for camping or like being outside, honestly. Mainly because of all the like the insects and stuff. I don't like bugs. So camping would not be good for me. I have gone camping though before. And of course, you know, when I was younger, I went to like summer camps and stuff. You know they have off spray for the bugs? Yeah. Yeah, but that's just like one factor. The bugs isn't really the only factor that's stopping me from camping. I also don't like sleeping on the ground. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. Nice. More chains. But if we see another battery before that, we will just get... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go back into the rolling. Is water wet? I'm inclined to say yes, water is wet. Why? Well, my logic about it is you can't get something else wet unless you yourself are wet to begin with. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. I told you, see? I am a very logic-based mentality person. So is a bar of soap dirty or clean? Again, another logical way to think about it is it's clean because even if you're scrubbing yourself with a bar of soap, yes, it gets dirty, but every time you scrub yourself, you're scrubbing the dirt off of yourself as well as the bar of soap. And plus the water that's coming down onto your body and the bar of soap also clears out all that extra dirt that gets left on the bar of soap after you finish using it. So, for that aspect and that logic, yes, a bar of soap is clean. What's your favorite food? Good question. I like pizza. I like a good burger. I like tacos. What else do I like? I like ribs. Although, I gotta say my all-time favorite food has got to be a dish that my mom makes. whenever she makes it, which she doesn't make it very often, but it's called Mall Food Court Chicken. Yeah, that's what it is. Lemons! Mall Food Court Chicken. Yeah, that's gotta be my favorite one so far of all time that I've ever had. It's kind of funny because every time she makes it, she texts me, she's like, hey, I'm making your favorite dish again. You wanna come over and eat? And every time I'm like, hell yes. I can't stay away from that. I could honestly, I think I could eat that for like, well, I don't really eat breakfast, so I could eat that for lunch and dinner almost every day. Well, maybe I would get tired of it after like a week, but I don't know, maybe not. This shit's really, really good. No chains, no. How do you like your burgers? Oh boy. Oh boy with that one. I'm gonna get a lot. I'm telling you right now, before I even answer it, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I like my burgers well done. Yep. I don't like to see any red, no pink, no blood or anything. Makes it taste like leather? No, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. That's a false claim. What about veggies on the burger? No, I don't like tomatoes or onions. But although I will say, if I go to a restaurant like a drive-thru and I get a burger and they put lettuce on it, I mean, I will eat the lettuce on the burger, but I would prefer it to not have any veggies. Pickles? Yes, yes, I love pickles. In fact, I actually asked them to put extra pickles on the burger. No onions, extra pickles is what I usually order. Nice, 156, okay. I didn't really need to take that because you still had these, oh, well. Well, we can do a little bit of re-rolling here as well. Favorite kind of pizza? Pepperoni. Pepperoni pizza, loaded with pepperonis. Okay, we do have another battery here. I think I will save it just in case. What do you mean loaded with pepperonis? I mean, like, yeah, I want there to be cheese, but I want there to be enough pepperonis on top of the pizza to cover the entire pizza and all the cheese. Dude, that's crazy. Well, I mean, I did just get called insane for making my last build last so long. Or I guess for having that 10-hour video. So it checks out. Maybe a little crazy. What about anchovies? Anchovies? No way, dude. Nuh-uh. I don't really like fish that much. So like no sushi? I mean, there's some sushi that I like, but like, I don't know. A lot of it is a no-go for me. Sushi is so good, you're missing out? Maybe. I have tried it though. Don't get me wrong, I have tried it. I'm not just saying I don't like it when I haven't tried it. A lot of people do that. They just say they don't like stuff before they even try it. Jackpot after jackpot after jackpot after jackpot. There's no way you're getting dopamine still from this game? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. I don't know, I like seeing the big numbers way too much. And that is pretty much what this game is all about, just getting super high big numbers. You gonna stream other games? Maybe. I'd be open to stream more like variety games. What about your Terror Tuesday videos? Are you gonna stream those? Maybe. I don't know, man. Like I said, the horror genre is kind of, I don't know, kind of difficult for me to get through. I don't do well with jump scares. Have you ever been out of the US? Yeah. Yeah, I've been out of the US. I've gone on a few cruises with my parents. We've been to the Bahamas. We went to Jamaica a couple times. I've been to Spain. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Europe and stuff. Have you been to every state? No, I have not been to every state. I've only been to like a handful of states. Which states? I mean, obviously, I live in Texas. So I've been to New York a couple times. I've been to California. I've been to Virginia, Oklahoma, Kansas, Florida, Tennessee. I actually went up to Tennessee when I was looking at colleges right after high school. Did you go to college? I did a semester in college. in community college, and I didn't sign up for the next semester because it just wasn't for me. Honestly, I kind of wish I did stay in college, but like, I don't know. I didn't want to do another 4 years of school after just getting out of high school. If you could go back in time, would you stay in college? Yeah, I probably would stay in college, and I think I'd probably do, or try a lot more, try to do better in like high school. Because I did not, we don't need the battery. I didn't really try that hard in high school. I was really just kind of the B's and C's student. What do you mean you didn't try? I never studied for any test, and I always passed the test because, I mean, I guess I was smart enough and had enough common sense to figure out the answers. And I mean, I did pay attention in class. I'm gonna hit this again. Nice. I did pay attention in class, so I don't know, everything was pretty easy for me to understand. I just had my mind other places, as in like video games. What the hell? 1.5% chance to get this jackpot and we got it? Yikes. Damn. You ever had any NDEs? Does that stand for near-death experiences? If so, yes, I've had a couple. I've almost drowned a few times. How did you almost drown? Every time I almost drowned, it was at a water park. One time, I was in the wave pool, and I didn't expect it to go up that high. Like the waves that were coming. And I wasn't paying attention. and I kind of just like got swept underneath the waves, and so I couldn't find my way back out or back to the top. And luckily enough, my friend was right next to me, and he like reached down and pulled me up. Another time I was little, and I was at a water park with my family, and I remember we all got onto this big slide, like this big wide water slide, and there was like a whole bunch of people that were packed into the water slide with a whole bunch of tubes. They're like big inner tubes, and both of my parents were like a couple lines away, a couple lines of inner tubes away from me and my sister. And I don't know how it happened, but at some point my inner tube got flipped upside down, and so I was like trapped underneath all the people that were on their inner tubes. And again, I couldn't find my way up, and I was like panicking. And my sister actually got off of her inner tube to like reach down and pull me back up and put me on top of my inner tube again. So I'm pretty sure those were like... I think those were the only two significant near-death experiences that I've had. Shit's scary. Yeah. Getting trapped underwater is fucking terrifying. You ever broken anything? What do you mean, like bones? I broke both of my thumbs at the same time. And I never got them properly treated, and they kind of just like healed over time, and they're super like whack now. They don't look whack, but like, I don't know, I can pop them out of their socket and like do weird things with them. They don't hurt anymore. But I've never broken anything other than that, or other than those. We have no rounds left. I don't need to take the battery. I have torn my ACL. How did that happen? Man, you really just want story time, huh? During my senior year of high school. Wait, no, it was the summer after high school. After we all graduated, I came down to Galveston with like 10 of my friends, and they were all like, we got to the beach, to the seawall, and they had come up with the idea of, oh, let's all jump off the seawall and do like a cool landing. It'd be so epic. And I was like, no, I don't really want to do that. Like, that seems kind of dangerous. And they all did it, and I got peer pressured. So they were all standing on the, like, down below, and they were like trying to tell me how to do it. They were like, you know, all you gotta do is just run, get a running start, run and jump, and tuck your legs and do like a combat roll. So I was like, okay, yeah, sounds pretty easy. So I got myself hyped up. I was like, yeah, I got this. I can do this. Walked back to the car, got a running start. I ran. When I got to the edge of the seawall, I jumped off, and my right leg bent like it was supposed to do a combat roll. But my left leg had different plans. My left leg locked in place. So when I landed on the sand, it was hard sand, and I felt something snap in my left leg, and I was on the ground. I didn't cry, which was kind of weird. I guess I was like too surprised, and although I felt something snap in my leg, it didn't really hurt that bad, like at all. I don't know if it was just like the adrenaline or something. They walked over to me and they were like, dude, get up. Like, you gotta stand up. And I tried to stand up and I couldn't put any pressure on my left leg. And when I tried, I just fell back down. They were like, dude, people are like recording. Like, you gotta, like, come on, get up. Yes, we got a music tape. They were like, you gotta get up, man. You gotta, like, come on. Like, you're not hurt. Stop pretending. So I guess we can do one more round. But they were like, stop pretending. Like, get up, walk it off, you know? You're fine. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm hurt, but like, try and help me up. Maybe I can get over to the towel that we had set down for our stuff. And I said, you know what? I'll just like, help me over to the towel. Maybe I can just wait it out, right? So they helped me over to the towel. I still couldn't put any pressure on my left leg. And for the rest of the day, they were out in the water having a great time, and I was just chilling on the towel. And I got a bad sunburn, which was not the smartest. And so after that, they were trying to help me get back up to the... I think we got one more left. They were trying to help me get back up to the seawall to get back to the car. And since I couldn't walk up the stairs, they tried to, like, lift me up. And by doing that, they put pressure and bent my left leg. And that was when I knew that something was wrong, because... That's when I knew something was wrong, because I couldn't bend my leg and it was like an extreme surge of pressure. And so they took me over to the stairs and I like hopped up the stairs on one leg when they were helping me with and on the rail and stuff. And we got to the car and I had driven down there. So I was like, bro, I can't drive. You gotta drive. So my friend drove my car back into town. And before we left Galveston, we actually went through a McDonald's, and at the end of the McDonald's drive-thru to get back onto the road, there was like a 70-degree dip. My friend drove down that dip, and right when he hit that dip, my left leg hit the back of the leg board. Like where your feet are, and my knee hit the dash, and I was about to cry. Like, it was so much pain, but I held it in, and I got back to my house with my parents, and of course I still couldn't walk, and so my friend dropped me off, and he left my car at the house, and I crawled all the way through. The garage. Yes, dude, we got tickets on a jackpot. 2 tickets, that's so good. And it's only like a, what, 1.5% chance to get this? Nice. So yeah, I crawled all the way through the drive-thru, through the garage to get inside the house. And later that night, my parents got home. And I told them that something was wrong with my leg, and I had to go to the hospital. But my dad had just gotten out of surgery that day, which kind of makes me seem like a bad son because I chose to go to the beach with my friends than be at his surgery. And my mom thought that I was joking or just playing around. And she was like, you know what, just go to bed. You'll be fine. You know, wake up in the morning. You'll be fine. Well, I got mad at that. And so I remember leaving, or I remember getting my dad's cane that was at the front door because he didn't need it. And I literally used his cane to like hobble over to the car, which was in their name at the time. And I basically stole the car to go and stay at my girlfriend's place at the time, which she had an apartment. So I was there for like a week until I could go get an MRI. Before the week had ended, my dad had put out an APB on the car because I wasn't bringing it home. So he had it towed back to his house, and I was stranded at my girlfriend's house, or my girlfriend's apartment. So yeah, that's the crazy story of how I tore my ACL. Peer pressure is dumb? Yeah. You had bad friends, bro? No, I don't think I had bad friends. I think they just didn't understand that I needed to go to the hospital. And I mean, we were all kids, so like, we were dumb. I don't blame them. It is what it is. It happened. I had surgery. I'm okay now. I bet you've got a nasty scar. Yeah, it's a pretty big scar. It's not as like bold as it was whenever I got out of surgery or whenever it like first healed, but like it's still a pretty gnarly scar. Is that the only surgery you had? Yeah, that's the only surgery I've had. That's the only time I've been put under. Like with anesthesia. That's crazy. Do you still hang out with them? I mean, I moved away from the area that they were all in, so, I mean, it's been a while since we've lost touch, but, I mean, that's bound to happen to all your high school friends, right? Like, you go your separate ways. But I did still keep in touch with them for a bit. Let's see, we're on 131. We got a bit of re-rolling to do. Would you ever jump off the seawall again? Hell no. Hell no, I would never jump off the seawall again. And you could never convince me. If you had a gun to my head, I would say shoot. Shoot, I'm not jumping. You can't make me. 131. I think I might stop at like 140. Oh, damn. You know what I should have done is not only should I kept like a Virago, but I should have put like a megaphone inside the Virago so I could have had both the megaphone and... Oh, man, that would have been so good. Well, you live and you learn. Okay, I think we're gonna go on here. 165, these are at 143. Okay. 144. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Okay, okay. +2. +1. And we still have our onk. Nope. So we gotta re-roll once, probably. I think we'll get it. Yep, there it is. Okay, we picked this up. Yes. Everything's getting doubled. It's all getting doubled. There's a battery. I think I'll keep that. And we will continue rolling.
Let's go again.
Damn it. No charges. Do you not get stressed with having people watch you while you're streaming? No, not really. I'm just chilling. I think that should be fully charged on everything. Yes. And we keep our charges. Okay. Another 7's jackpot. Let's go. Yeah, I probably will do that. If I feel like this is this build is gonna end before like the next couple jackpots or the next couple deadlines, I probably will try and do some memory card farming, some memory packs. Yes, more tickets. Let's go. Why don't you eat breakfast? I don't know. Most of the time I'm not really up in time for breakfast. Plus, my stomach gets a little bit iffy when I eat like eggs and stuff. There's more breakfast food than just eggs. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just don't really feel like I need to eat breakfast. Plus, I would rather prefer lunch over breakfast anyways. And I usually wake up at like 10 or 11. Would you sell one of your toes for $300,000? Jesus, 300K, that's a lot of money. Damn, I don't know, man. Yes, dude, and it's 3 tickets this time. That's even more. Would I sell one of my toes for 300K? I mean, I don't think I need all my toes, right? What do you think the least useful toe would be? Also, there is a pain factor. If I feel no pain, maybe I would. I don't know. I'm sure there's other things, like other factors that would be benefit, that would be a factor of like my decision, but I can't really think of everything right now. So for now, I'm gonna say maybe like 50-50. What about organs? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Is there an organ that you don't really need? I feel like I could probably survive with one less organ if it's something that, you know, you could survive without. Okay, 2 rounds left. We don't need the battery, but I think I will keep it there just in case we don't keep our charges. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we kept all of our charges. Did you take online classes to learn how to edit? Nope. All of my editing was learned by myself on YouTube and through trial and error and just playing around with Premiere Pro. Did you start with Premiere? No, I did not actually. I started with Filmora Wondershare because it was free, and I could not afford Premiere Pro at the time when I wanted to start learning how to edit. So you're self-taught? Yep. 100% self-taught. I'm telling you, like that right there is just proof that you don't really need to go to college. Because you can pretty much just learn anything you want to off of the internet for free. So why go into debt with student loans if you're just smart enough to be self-taught and learn everything that you want to learn for free, you know? Yeah, but you learn a lot more in college. I mean, yeah, you do technically learn a lot more in college because you go to more classes and stuff. But is it really the stuff that you want to be learning? You know, you gotta take that into account. Not just the fact that you're learning a lot more, but a lot of it doesn't really have anything to do with what you want to do in life. Plus, like, student loans are absurd. A natural 666, interesting. Okay. Button, we did keep the charges. Jackpot. Do you do any drinking? What do you mean, like alcohol? Yeah, alcohol. Sometimes. I don't like go out to bars or anything. I have been to bars. And I have gone out for like drinking with some coworkers that I used to work with. We just got E170 from that. We jumped up three exponents. Damn. We don't need any charges. I don't like drink for fun. Why not? Mainly because I don't like the taste of alcohol. Dude, that's so childish. Look, man, you can call it what you want, but like it's not gonna change the way that I feel about the taste of alcohol. I mean, granted, there is some alcohol that's not bad. Like if you want to call it all the female drinks or whatever, the bitch drinks. But like all the fruity stuff, That stuff tastes pretty good. As in, like, Smirnoff. Damn it, I should have pressed it again. That's fine, I can press it right now and we'll get even more picture triggers. But yeah, I like the fruity alcohol drinks. Like daiquiris. You know, the tropical island kind of drinks. So no Bud Light or Corona? Nope. No Bud Light, no Corona. No beer. Nope. No beer. More eyes, more eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are on 4x transition speed. I can check for you real quick after this spin. $18 jackpots, not too shabby at all. Right, let's see. Oh, I have to hit the menu. No, don't hit restart. Oh my god, that would have been bad. Yep. 4x transition speed. How long did it take you to edit that 10-hour video? Considering part 2 was only an hour and a half long, I'm gonna say probably between 18 and 20 hours just to edit that one video. You have an editor? I do not. I edit my own videos. All of my videos are of my own editing. Would you ever want an editor? Yeah. I would love an editor, but I don't think I can afford an editor. At least not right now. Boom. Aw, we didn't keep our charges. No. I got no modifiers. RIP. If you're not going for a world record, what's the point of doing these high runs to continue? I think it's less about continuing the high runs for, I don't know, like a world record, but more so of me just like pushing the limits of each build that I make and seeing really how far I can take them. Battery. Can do some re-rolling here, maybe. We have cigarettes. We have 510 tickets. I will do a little bit of cigarette re-rolling here. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I want to save some tickets for the phone. So we will be going on to the next deadline. We're at 171. Deadline number 29. 158. Ooh, okay. It's getting higher. What do we get? Steam locomotive. Interesting. Throw it away. Alright, we will double the value of all patterns with 4+ symbols again. So they go from 500. This will probably be 1,000,000 now. Yeah, just shy of 1,000,000 on the jackpot now. 15 free rerolls, even more. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit. 3 rounds to go. Let's get back in here. A 1. A 2. A 3. Nice. Now we just pull this lever for the rest of the round until the 3rd spin. You're so underrated, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot. You know, I've always had this doubt in my mind that I wouldn't really be able to make it in like the YouTube and the streaming industry, mainly because of so many people that are close to me. Like my family kept on telling me that I wouldn't be able to do it. They kept on telling me to get another job and stuff, or get a real job. It's a good thing you didn't listen to him. Yeah, I think so too. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to. Words of the wise. The triangle of tickets. Another Illuminati confirmation. Oh shit. How long are you going to be streaming today? I guess until I have to leave from my IRL obligations, which is not for another couple hours, so maybe like another hour, hour and a half. I guess it really depends on if this build lasts that long. You think it'd be funny to watch me play some horror games? Why? Why do you think it'd be funny? Is it because you think it would be funny to laugh at me whenever I get jump scared? Every single time? At every single jump scare? That could be pretty funny. I know my girlfriend gets a kick out of it every time. Push the button, push the button. Don't forget. Nice, we kept our charges for the next round too. Aw, man. All the modifiers, no. God damn, this is a lot of triggers. Nice. 157 in here. Okay, okay. Oh, we don't even need to re-roll for a battery. Okay, just keep on going.
Let's go again.
1. 1 is all we get this time. It'd be like that sometimes. How many jackpots do you have stored up right now? I could check. 86 jackpots accumulated. Technically, we could go for one, or for the last round, and then get a normal phone call, and then try and triple our 7s. That could be a potential output. Potential idea. You think it'd be better to just double the patterns? Tripling the 7s would be insane, I feel like. Honestly, you know what? I think I will do that this next round, just to test it out. Your base 7s aren't even worth that much? Oh, you know what? You got a point there. But still, tripling the value of the 7s would give even more value to the patterns. Of course, we would have to not roll a 666 for this last round. But for the end of the, or for the rest of this round, I will continue on with the pattern that I've been doing. So one more and then another button press. Okay, we got 4 golden 7s. Go, 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 go. I might actually be right about the 7s tripling. Well, it's possible. I'll tell you what, these last 2 666s that we get are extremely powerful. Damn. How long is the stream been going? Says just under 3 hours. You're gonna be streaming for good now? I mean, I'd like to become a streamer and do more streams, but I mean, these 2 are just to kind of test it out and see how it goes. $178, 101, so that go up to 300k. Yeah, honestly, I think it would be a good idea to try and get the normal phone calls. We don't even have to do like a full spin. We could do 3 spins right here.
Let's go again.
In the name of science, we test. And we'll just hope that we don't roll a 666 right here on the last spin. Nice, we didn't. Oh man, that was actually more chain modifiers that we rolled over. Fucking rip. Alright, let's see if it was worth it to do this. So we'll get a phone call. A normal phone call. So everything should be charged up. Not everything is charged up. We do have some tickets here. Maybe reroll for a quick battery. Doesn't everything get a charge after the deadline ends? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the next round here. 172. Oh god. We did roll a battery, which is pretty good. Don't want this. Don't want this. Don't want this. Can't really take any of that. This should be a normal phone call. Yep. Double the value of jackpots. No. Don't want these. Nope. Increase the value. Oh man, these are getting expensive to reroll. Triple the value of 7s. Here we go. Okay, so it'll be at like 306. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna be worth it, or did we just throw the run? I'm okay with if we threw the run, honestly. Okay, I don't need to re-roll anything. Alright, here we go. Was it worth it? Let's find out. 1, 2. You think it was worth it? I really hope it was. Alright, now we press the button again for the 3rd time. Yep. And we kept all of our stuff, yes. I guess it all depends on what our number jumps up to. Because we were getting 3 exponents at the end of every jackpot, I think. The last spin jackpot. So if it jumps up by a pretty good amount, then I probably will want to do that again. $177, okay. What the hell? That's a lot of treasure chests. Come on, 7s. Yes. We got some decent chains as well. Holy shit, these spins take forever. Yeah, they do. Okay, more sevens. Nice. You know, it's a shame that the Eye of God doesn't proc for every single one of the eye patterns you hit. It just procs one time for every spin. And this is 2 more triples to my sevens. 2 billion for every 7, okay. Men, come on, men. Well, it could have been a better jackpot. Gotta roll here for a battery if possible. Eventually, with enough re-rolls, we're bound to see another music tape. Right? Only one button press at the start this time. No, no, no. That's fine. Let's get some tripling going. Some tripling and doubling. Okay, we at least kept the charges on that one. And this spin right here should recharge everything. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Yes! What do you think about aliens? What do you mean? Like, do I think they're cool or whatever? Do you think they exist? Oh, yeah, dude. Of course aliens exist. Why would we be the only species in the whole universe? I mean, we may be special, but we're not that special. Do you think they're already on Earth? Yes. There is 100% at least some other type of alien other than like the normal species you would find on Earth. There's gotta be some other alien species that we don't know exists. Like maybe not like little green guys like the typical aliens, but you know, skinwalkers, I'm pretty sure those exist. And you know, technically those are aliens. And of course there's other things as well. But yeah, we are definitely not alone in the universe. I'm not okay with seeing this and not getting tickets, though. What the fuck? How far are you expecting this build to go? I'm hoping to at least get it to like E200 maybe. But again, if it doesn't make it to there, I think I'll be okay. I am just limit testing after all. Okay, this has to be a 7s jackpot. Come on. Or maybe it's just gonna be another 666. You know, fuck me, whatever. That's fine. Well, one round left. 172. We're at 181. This is definitely gonna go above. The next deadline is definitely gonna be above what we have right now. 94 jackpots. I don't know, man. I don't see this build going infinite. But it was a pretty cool build to do. And I'm happy that I finally got to make a 666 build. I like these sacred charms, but I think we could do better. Honestly. There is a few things that I could switch out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't honestly know what I could have done better, but I am happy that I made it this far. Like I said, I didn't even intend for this to be, or for this build to go this far. GG, I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Me too, man. Me too. This game is amazing. I still have to do a fruit build as well. And I do think I want to try and get away from the 777, or from the 7s build. The 7 symbol, at least. You definitely threw by tripling your 7s instead of the patterns. Maybe. And of course, I still have to increase the giant number on the wall. I still haven't done that yet. What if you did your Illuminati build with sacred charms? Man, if I did the Illuminati build with sacred charms, this would go crazy. Maybe. I don't know how I would do that though, because I really need like almost all these base charms. I guess technically I don't need some of these, like, the cross probably could go, but I mean, that multiplier, well, I guess we would have a lot of tickets, so we could switch out the cross with, the CloverPit. I don't know about this, because we would need to get constant charges. Maybe if we did like a Clovers or Bells run with that, then we would also get away to have, or get away for tickets. Interesting. Maybe I'll try that next. Do like a Bells run. Is this the last jackpot? I think this might be the last jackpot of the run. Alright, so enjoy it while it lasts, guys. And then we finally get to see the secret ending, or I guess the alternate ending. You didn't get near as far with this build as you did the Illuminati one. True. But I do feel like this was I do feel like this was more fun. Honestly, we might not even have enough to get a memory pack here. 187? Nope, we do not. That's what I thought. All right, well, it was a good run. I'm pretty happy with what I've done here. I will go ahead and keep these in here. Yep, yep. We do have 2 more. We could get 2 more rounds with the Ankh, but yeah, we don't even have enough to restock the store anymore. That's kind of funny. I guess let's just take the key and get out of here. One last crazy screenshot. Here we go. Give me the key. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Don't look back on your way out. Not too shabby indeed. Deadlines cleared 30. Okay. Only 600 and wow, 626. 626 minutes played on this build, on this run. 2,000 tickets earned. Not nearly as many. Not nearly as many Lucky Charms bought either, but we did win with the Cold Affection ticket. The Cold Affection memory card, so what? Is it the same ending? I thought something would happen if I looked back, because he told me not to. 1, 2, 3, 0. Oh, this is different. Oh, interesting. What is this, like a soundboard? Oh. Oh, this is so cool. So I guess this is considered the good ending then, huh? Because we actually made it out with like the 999.